Hello, everyone. Hi. Welcome to Media Literacy EMB 100 for our summer session, running the first 5 weeks of summer 2017, May 30th through July 2nd, right? 3rd. Shoot. Okay, I already messed up. July 3rd. My name is Professor Sarah Drabick. I will be leading you in your fun and learning for this course. This is your first of several videos that you'll have to listen to me through and watch. So I hope they're somewhat entertaining or informative. This first video, in the first week you've got 3 videos to watch. It's not going to be like that every week. It's just because I want to make sure everyone can navigate the course well through Blackboard, knows what's expected via the syllabus and the assignments, and that we're all on the same page as we get started, okay? So this first video is really going to focus just on kind of the technology, the Blackboard side of things. I plan to post this video not only through Blackboard, where all of your other videos will be posted, but also I'll send you guys a link in an email via like YouTube or something, so that if you are really, maybe you're new to the university, you've never used Blackboard before, I'm going to take you through how to find Blackboard and how to sign into the course, okay? So most of the content for the media literacy side of things will be on the next video. This will be just a little bit more technical. This is an online class, and it's a very full online class. There's actually 2 sections of you guys, and each section right now is full. That, of course, can change. I think we still have another week or so before the class starts as I'm recording this. So I'm sure that will change a little bit, but there's going to be a lot of you, which is exciting. I'm happy to have all of you on board. It means that our groups for discussions are going to be nice and full, too, so we can get some robust discussions going on. And from the looks of it, you guys are from all over the place, meaning not just where you're from in the world, but also your disciplines, what background you're in. I know this is a gen ed course, so we don't just get EMBers. We get a lot of folks from all around the university, and that actually makes it a lot more exciting when discussing the media. So welcome, everyone. I've been doing this course online now over the summer for 5 years now, maybe 6. Yeah, I think it's been more like 6 or 7 even. I've been here for 8 years now, which is hard to believe. But it is a 5-week course, but it's a whole course that's squeezed into 5 weeks for the summer. So there is a lot of work, but I assure you that if you stay on top of it, that you can do it, because folks have done it every summer, and it's been good. And if you stay on top of things, it's not that bad. It's if you start to get behind. So I try to lay everything out on our Blackboard site as easy as possible, with our assignments laid out as clear as possible, so you know exactly when things are due. Since this is an online accelerated course, you absolutely have to have access to the internet for it, reliable, good access, high speed, so you can watch these videos and you can upload all the stuff that you're going to need to upload and download and watch. Actually, I don't think you need to download anything to watch, but still you need to have access to high speed online, the internet, to be able to watch the videos. This course is not being able to say, hey, I didn't have internet access for the last couple of days, so that's why my assignment's late, is not going to work in a accelerated online 5-week course. So you have to have reliable access to the internet. If you don't, you might want to rethink taking an online 5-week course, because there's just not a lot of time to be able to say, oh, I didn't have access for 4 or 5 days, but I'm here to catch up now. You're already going to be really far behind and have missed a lot of points. So please make sure you have all those things as we get started. So if you go online and you just go to nku.edu, if you go to quick links, up over here is a quick link to your Blackboard site. I'm already logged in, so it will normally take you to a login screen, but I've already signed in, and your login is the same as your email. So whatever your username and password is for that. Blackboard usually takes you then to this little screen, and if you go under my courses over here under summer 2017, you will see the EMB course. Now, as I said, there are 2 sections of this course, so either one you're in that you click on, it's going to take you to the same place, because I have combined them into one for myself, so you all see the same thing. So click on that. I have it set up that the first thing you're going to see is the announcements page. Most Blackboards default to the home page. I find the home page really unhelpful personally. If you love the home page, if you look over here on the left-hand side down at the bottom, boom, look at that. You can go to your home page. I just am not a big fan of it. This will just take you directly to the announcements, so you'll see the most recent thing that I have posted. Right now, all that's here is a welcome announcement. For each week, I will be posting at least a welcome to the week, like here's everything for week 1, here's everything for week 2, and then I'll post throughout the week as needed. Every time I do make an announcement here, they are permanent, so they won't go away. You can scroll through and see all the past announcements. I also send them out as an email. Please make sure you check your email regularly. If you don't use your NKU email, but you use another email, have it forwarded. IT can help you with that. There's some links that I'll show you here, in if not this video, the next video, of where you can go to IT for questions about webmail. But you absolutely need to check your email regularly because, again, this course goes kind of too quickly to just be like, oh, I'm not going to log on for 4 or 5 days. Make sure that you have that kind of constant communication. Okay, so if we look over here, you'll see Start Here. Guess what? You should start there. If you click on it, this just takes you down through what all these things over here on the left-hand side are. For some of you, this might be stuff you've done before, but for those of you who aren't familiar, I just want to take you through. It says Announcements. When you enter the course, you'll automatically be taken to the Announcements page. Here I'll provide at minimum weekly updates. Course Info, Syllabus. If you click on it, guess what's there? Your syllabus. If you go to the assignment schedule, you'll see that there. My Grades will take you to your grades when you start to have grades for the class. Integrity Classes takes you to all the videos. You might have already gone there because you might be watching this video through there, or you might be watching it through the link I sent in the email, which means you're on YouTube or however else I managed to upload it. But this is where you'll normally go. If I click on it right now, see there's no recordings there because I'm just now actually making this recording. But you will start to see all the recordings lining up for all the different weeks that you will be in the course. I will do it at minimum a weekly recording that takes you through the content for the week. It's kind of like in place of lecture. You get to watch me lecture here. But I don't go through everything in the book, and just because I don't touch on it during that video doesn't mean you shouldn't have read it, and it might not pop up on a quiz. I usually just kind of dive into some of the more important concepts and unpack them a little bit and try to give you some examples of them there. All right, so underneath that is the course content. The course is run by weeks. This class actually runs from a Tuesday to a Monday, so that's what our weeks are going to be, Tuesday to Monday, which is kind of weird. I'm used to doing them like Saturday to Sunday for other classes, but I'm hoping this actually helps because this means I'll post everything on Tuesday, and you've got that week to work on some of it, but then you have the whole weekend to really get everything done by that Monday rather than it being due by midnight on Saturday. That always kind of threw some people for a loop. Like, but I do my homework on the weekend, so now you have the entire weekend, including Sunday, to get that done. So I'm hoping that helps. But for each week, you're just going to see this pop up over here. And if we go ahead and click on week 1, you'll see in week 1, I've got links to all of the assignments and a list of what you need to have done. All right. So first thing, read the Getting Started guide found under the Start Here tab, which is where we just were. Watch your welcome videos. 3 videos are going to be over here. Tour of BlackBoard, check, that's this one. The syllabus, and then, oh, it got cut off. That should say week 1 video. I'll get that fixed, sorry. Read through the syllabus and weekly assignment schedule. Yes, I'm going to talk about it in the video, but just please make sure that you go through the entire syllabus. There's really important stuff in there, stuff that people always end up sending me emails and asking, and then I go check the syllabus. So if you look there, you can just save yourself some time and not have to send me an email. You are going to write an introductory discussion board, and the link for that is down here. So I'll go through all of this week 1 stuff in future videos, but just know that this will be a list of everything, and then down here are literal links to take you to where you need to go to hand the stuff in. Right? Try to make it as clear as possible. If you have questions, though, by all means, let me know, because sometimes I think it's clear as day, and other people are like, what are you talking about? That happens to me. So under Open Discussions, keep going down here, Course Q&A. If you click on it, this just takes you to a discussion board that's empty right now, but this is where you can post questions about the course. You can, of course, email me as well. But if you've got the questions, somebody else probably has the questions, so it would be really cool if you could post it here, and then I could respond, and then other people can see that. And if I don't see it right away and someone else sees it right away, they might go, oh, I know the answer to that. They might respond. So we can all just help each other with that. I will respond within 24 hours during the week to this, within 48 over the weekend, although I usually do it within 24, but sometimes I like to pretend I have a life and go do something. But if you click on Create a Thread, you have to give it some kind of topic there, like message. So I might say, quiz number 1, because you have a question about quiz number 1. And then here you could post, I don't know what question might be, how long do we have to take the quiz? Which actually that answer can be found in your syllabus. But let's say you didn't find it there and you just want to ask. So you can post that there. You can attach a file, like if you're having some kind of problem with getting onto Blackboard and you want to take a screenshot of an error message or something and try to send it to me. In all likelihood, if it's some kind of technological question, I won't be able to help just because I won't know about the settings on your computer, but maybe I can. So you can post that there. You can also click this little button here if you want to post anonymously. If you don't want me to know, there's no way for me to know. It just comes up as anonymous. So I'm going to post this anonymously, and I'm going to say submit. And so what that looks like now is we have a thread up here. So what I'll do is that I can come in here and say, oh, look, how long do we have? I will reply. Check the syllabus now. 30 minutes. And then I can submit. And so now you see it pops up there. And other people can reply if there's more questions. If we go back to that forum now, you can see that there's 2 total posts. The author was anonymous, but if you click on it, it'll show you the 2 posts. There it is. There it is from me. I would highly recommend, even if you're not posting actively in this, that you click on this subscribe. Because what happens when you subscribe is now that I'm subscribed to this forum, every time someone posts something, it also sends me an email. So I definitely stay subscribed so that I get the question as soon as possible and I can get you the answer as soon as possible. But if you subscribe to it, you'll just see when other people post. From past experience, people don't post like crazy, so it's not like you're going to get tons of email. But usually they are very legitimate, valid questions. Often I will have put something in an assignment that didn't make sense, or someone's like, you said this, did you mean that? And I'll say, I'm sorry, I meant this. So that happens. So that is how you do that here. I'm going to go ahead and just delete that now, so it makes it a nice clean forum. So just create a thread though, click all the things, post it. So that's what the open course Q&A is. If you go under contact info, this just gives you my profile, where to find me. I'm not in my office regularly over the summer. I'm here right now. So I'm usually here at least once a week, if not twice a week. I do office hours by appointment though, so if you are local and you're like, I really need to meet with you, I need help with my paper or whatever, yeah, I'm happy to do that. I'm around. But then you can also call me here and send me emails. If you want to send me an email, the quickest way to do it is click on Email Prof. Drabick. Takes you right to a little link where you can just send me an email, boom, submit, and all is good. Underneath that is email classmates. So this is where you can go all users and send it out to everyone. You can say, where's the select users? If you've just got a couple classmates and maybe you were responding via something else and you just want to send them an email, you can. There's not a lot of reasons you would need to do that, because in your groups you'll see there's an easier way to send something out to your whole group, but you could do it there if you wanted. Under course materials, assignments. This is where I will post information about all sorts of different assignments. So I've already got the information for your final paper and your rough draft up there, and assignment sheets for your discussion board and journals. I'm going to go into more detail on that in the next video. I just want you to know that's where all this stuff is, and you can just click on it and it pulls it up. So it's all pretty easy. Journals, this is where you can click and get to your journals. There's no journals in here yet because journals aren't live, but you'll also have links to your journals in the week assignments. She will be doing weekly journals. Course documents, this is where there's just a lot of handy stuff for you. I do require APA formatting for the papers you're going to write in this class and for the citations you're going to use for your discussion boards. This is a lot of information, documents on what this should look like. And then these are links to different sites. So this is the Purdue OWL site with questions on general APA stuff. And then you can go to the Writer's Handbook, which is just the University of Wisconsin site. Same information. It's weird. Some people really like one site and some people really like the other. Whatever one you want to use is fine. Examples of some research papers so you can see what APA looks like and you're like, okay, you've probably all seen it before, even if you're not quite sure how to do it. It's just another format. It's just about seeing this is what it's supposed to look like and plugging in the information. Yeah, so even if you never use APA again, well, I imagine you will at some point in your college career, especially if you go on to grad school. But it's just another tool in your tool belt. A rubric for the final paper so you can see how I'm going to grade it. These exam guides, just so you know, by the time you log on to this, they might not be up yet because from last summer, the exam guides did change slightly because there was a new textbook that came out. So I just want to go through and adjust those. So I'll probably pull those down, but you will get the exam study guide at least a week before the exams. There is a midterm and a final for the class. Right? And then PowerPoints, right now there's nothing in here, but through the weeks, like, because I always have a PowerPoint I use in the video that I kind of take you through with different information on it, I will post those PowerPoints so that you don't have to, while you're watching it, be taking notes or anything. You can just get to the PowerPoint later. So that is what is there. That's all under course documents. External links. These are just helpful links. Again, you've got the APA sites here. This is helpful links for online learners, something through NKU's online learning, so that if you have problems, you have questions, IT support, like all kinds of stuff can be found here. There are a lot of different outlets for you. If you do just need a little extra assistance or have some issues with your Blackboard, it happens. If you're having problems signing in or anything at all with your email, contact IT immediately. Don't wait. Because it's usually just them going, oh yeah, we have to reset your profile, and then boom, you're back up and running and it's good. All right, so don't hesitate to contact them. That's why they're there. Oh yeah, okay, so and NKU summer calendar. So this is just the summer calendars from the Office of the Registrar, and if you scroll down, you will find, there we are. There's our first 5-week session. So you can see when classes begin. You can see the last day to register. You can see the last day to drop with full reimbursement. You can see the last day to drop with half. And you can see the last day to drop with a W. Not that I think any of you are going to drop or want to. I just want everyone to be really aware of these so that if something does happen and you do start to fall really far behind for whatever reason, life happens, things happen, it's not always within your control, you kind of know your options if you do need to maybe try to take this class at another time. All right? Again, not that I think that's going to happen for any of you, but just in case. And then links for week 1. These are links that I'm going to talk about, some videos in your weekly content. So there'll always be links to them so you can go and watch them later. Sometimes I ask about them in the discussion board posts. So right now you just see links for week 1, but as we move on, you'll see another folder that say links for week 2, links for week 3, and so on. Quizzes and exams, this takes you to your exam. Right now, this is the only quiz that is live, that is out there, quiz 1. But there's also links to your quizzes and exams and to your journals and to your assignments all up here in this week 1 or whatever week we're going to be corresponding with, where you go down and you just click directly on it. This will take you to your discussion board. This will take you to, well, there's your introduction discussion board. I'm not going to talk about that right now yet. And links for week 1. There's your quiz. So really, you shouldn't need to come down here too terribly often, but for a few things, like for the course documents, the extra things, or some extra external links you might want to, it's just another place for you to find it. Try to make it as available as possible. The last thing about your Blackboard down here is that you all have been assigned a group for the discussion board. Since there are 48 of us, you're divided up into 8 discussion board groups of 6 people, right? You are only going to see the group down there that you are assigned to. I am a member of all the groups so that I can go in and obviously grade your groups. But if you click on, say you're in group 1, you can say, hey, group discussion board. Click on it. Oh shoot, I haven't cleaned these up yet. These have been copied over from last summer. So you will only see week 1. It tells you it's not available. But you will see your discussion board, and then you can click on it and you can post and participate in your discussion board. Each one of the groups will also have just a general group discussion board. This is an ungraded forum that basically just allows you to correspond with your group. There will be reasons for you guys just to chat a little bit before you start the questions here. One of them being that for your discussion boards, I usually post 4 questions for you to choose from, but once a question has been answered twice, it is dead, meaning like I don't want all of you to answer the same question. That doesn't make for a lot of robust discussion, and honestly, it's boring for me to read the same question. So once 2 people have decided to tackle one, you can no longer reply to it. So that group discussion is a really great place to post early and be like, hey, I'm doing number 2, and then, or I'm doing number 3, or just to make sure that you don't end up doing all the work and getting ready to type something up and then go to post and realize that, oh, 2 people already did it and now I have to do a totally different one. All right. So that's why you might want to use that. So that is a general tour of your Blackboard site, and this is how everything's going to happen for this course, where you're going to get all your assignments, all your feedback. You're going to see all the videos and content, see all your grades. This is home for our 5 weeks together. So if you have any questions about any of this, please let me know. If you've used Blackboard before, you know it's not the world's most reliable. So when you're writing up discussion posts, I would really recommend that you, and this is in the assignment sheet for it too, I'd really recommend that you do it in a Word document and make sure it looks all good, and then you copy it out of there and you paste it into your discussion board, because I'd hate for you to be typing and it's all perfect and then you go to submit and Blackboard crashes. That's never fun. So try to do that outside of Blackboard. I think that's it for this video, and your next video will be going a lot more into the content and the syllabus and the assignments and whatnot. So I will see you all soon.